What is up YouTube? It is Matty and welcome to this strategy guide for the HGHB strategy. If you guys don't know what HGHB is, it's hogs, giants, healers and bowlers. So very potent Town 9 strategy, possibly the strongest Town 9 strategy that there ever has been in terms of dominance, versatility and the actual hit rate percentage of being able to just demolish bases with it. I've got some amazing raids I'm going to show you to highlight this footage, to highlight this strategy. So I hope you guys are pumped, ready, whether you're already using HGHB or whether you're completely new to it. Get ready to look at some cool content. Let me just set something up here. Okay, so it's a very big war that we ended up losing, a massive disadvantage to us, but that doesn't matter. We're not here to review the war. That'll be a different video. So let's have a little look at the first attack. Now, what I want to do first is actually discuss the stock army for it, because you can pretty much call it stock army, although as with any war attack and any war planning, you should always build a custom army for that base. But to give you guys a concept of what you should be looking for, that is round about right in terms of the army composition. So there's a few advantages to HGHB which I wanted to talk about. So number one is the whatever's inside the clan castle is pretty much irrelevant. So whether it's a hound in there or whether it's baby drag, big dragon, loons, and anything, it doesn't matter. You can just brute force your way through with this strategy. If you use your poisons correctly, that'll be the name of the game, and if you use your rage spells at the right time as well. So, secondly, you don't need wall breakers. So, wall breakers can be and have been the failing point for a lot of raids in Clash history. So you don't need to worry about that. So that's another point of failure gone. Thirdly, funneling is normally quite easy because you've got giants up front taking the damage with your healers healing them. Typically air defences are going to be inside the base a little bit. If they're massively exposed, then different strategies might come into play, but you can still use it. You just need to find a good entry point. So actually, dropping the giants on the edge and the healers behind them is just a nice way to brute force your way into the base, and it gives you your funnel troops time to kick in as well. So yeah, there are quite a few perks. You're going to carry a lot of rage spells, and with those bowlers particularly going into the core, it's just going to cause absolute chaos as soon as you get into there. And you're going to see on these raids, it's prime example. The stock army, anywhere between 10 and 14 hogs really. Giants. They seem to be that seems to be the golden number. Anywhere between 10 and 14 giants. I have seen slightly more. Not really seen less than 10. Normally 12 is your sweet spot. 3 or 4 healers. So it's usually three more times than 4 I've seen. Does depend on the base though, whether you think healers are going to die as part of the push through, or whether you're going to be dealing with a lot of defences at once, and sweepers are going to come into play. Rage spells will help pull those healers in with your giants, so you're going to use those to your advantage. But yeah, 3 or 4 healers, and normally between 10 and 18 hogs. Okay. Bowlers in the CC every time, because obviously at Town Hall 9 you cannot build bowlers. They need to go in the CC. Heroes, and then usually 3 rage and a heal, or 2 rage, 2 heal. You can use jump, but it's pretty much not worth it depending on the base. Usually always going to carry poisons, because poisons are great for slowing down enemy heroes like the Queen or the King, and dealing with the CC, so multiple use for poison. So that is a pretty good example of a stock army, and in fact I know it's a Town Hall 10 technically, but it's really a sort of a 9.5, isn't it? It's there's no infernos, the expos are low, the heroes are lowish, but let's have a look at the strategy, and we can talk through it. So giants, and he's using wizard stand to funnel this time. I have seen baby drags used. In fact, one of the videos in this one has got 1 baby drag being used. I've used 2 baby drags even to create a nice easy funnel. The best time to use baby drags is when you can get a defense or 2 down with them as well, to get a bit of extra value as well as doing the funnel. But you can see here the baby drag in the CC, wizard in the CC, but all under poison, it doesn't matter so much. And using the rage spells to sort of capture the healers in there as well, because those giants are going to run forward and take quite a lot of DPS on them at one time. but that rage, those rages are going to help them push through the walls. They're going to help the healers heal at a faster rate, and a raged rate, should we call it, which is going to keep them alive. So even when they've got the CC on them, multiple defenses, those raged healers are, and that's sort of the key to this. And then you've got the advantage of having the rage affecting the bowlers, affecting the heroes. So it's just an absolute sort of what's the best way to describe it? It's just brute force in your way through, and you can see with the healer, the king there, rage placements, getting the helping the giants out, it's helping the healers heal the giants, helping the heroes, helping the bowlers, and it all does come down to the rage placement. When you get it right, you can make absolutely amazing raids. And you can see here, it's just not taxing. He's got 12 hogs left in the bag. Where's he going to use them? You can use them wherever he wants, but you might as well just wait a little bit and let those giants catch up, the bowlers catch up, and the beautiful thing is, when this raid does go right, it can go very right. So you see here, look at those healers just keeping those giants at full health. It's crazy. They're switching targets to the bowlers now, giving the king a bit of heal. But look how many defences there are. They're waning, and he still hasn't used. He's only used 2 hogs, I think. And guess what? He actually goes out with this raid and keeps a swag heal spell and swag 12 hogs and swag 2 archers and a poison spell and 2 abilities. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is why this strategy is insane. I'm going to show you more of this sort of stuff now. So we're going to try and hammer home some of the points and keep the discussion and keep me talking and keep it going. So you can see on this one, 3 healers, 13 giants, 17 hogs, 7 wizards, but 2 rage and 2 heal spells. So I'm not here to tell you, oh, this is when you should use 10 giants, or this is when you should use 12 or 14 or whichever. It all comes down to how you envisage the raid going, how you can see ways to funnel, how much DPS are going to come under early. Are you going to need to use lots of rage spells to try and keep them alive? Are you able to take air defenses are on the edge on this one, so that'll make a difference as well. But it's got those heal spells. Now heals are good because they will help heal those hog riders when it comes to sending them in, cause in case you're going to come against giant bombs or anything like that. Hogs are also good to send in near the start of the raid as well. You know, when things are pushing through and defences are distracted. Look at those 2 hogs. They've already taken down 1 defence. Going to take down that cannon next. They're going to move through, help take down the air defence. So you're just getting, if you can, it's almost like the old school Govaho, using the golem and the Valkyries to distract while your hogs sort of target the exposed defences or the distracted defences. Very, very similar sort of surgical deployment method in this strategy as well. So you just the troops go a little bit wild and can go up everywhere. The troops can split up. So you can see here you've got your healer with your giants. Your king and your queen are completely exposed with the bowlers down the bottom side. Everything's just gone a bit haywire, but it doesn't matter. Just keep your cool, keep your hogs, and use them where you can, and where it's necessary, really, just to keep those defences going down. That's what the goal is here, to get all those defences done. And again, another beautiful thing about this raid, look at what's left in the camps. It's got 10 hogs and 2 heal spells. He swagged out all of them. So he did it's crazy that you can swag this much in Town Hall 9 attacks. It's just incredible. I mean, you've always seen swag here and there, but that is a lot. And it happened quite a few times in this war as well, which is beautiful to see. So next one we're going to show is 23. Let's have a little look at what we've got here. This is an example with the baby dragon done by Ricola. Let's keep this going. So this case got slightly more healers, slightly less wizards, but he's adding a baby dragon there. Back to the 3 rage and 1 heal. The 3 rage 1 heal is the most common one I've seen. Don't be afraid. The other thing is, another tip here, you can drop your giants straight into the path of the queen. That isn't a worry because she's bunkered. Because by the time you've got, especially if you poison her, so the poison will slow her rate of fire down, so the healers have a quicker chance to get in there and get the job done. And actually, the baby drag is doing massive value there because he's helped out down the queen. Now he's helping take down the CC troops and defences. The baby drag's just being a really good use here for the attacker. everything seems to be going well. So yeah, the point I wanted to make there is don't be afraid to send that baby drag, send everything straight into the queen if she's in a separate bunker like that, because it can add big value as well. Now things are going a little bit weird here, I've got to say, on this raid. So the king's gone into the core, and the giants look like they were walking away, but they've ended up coming back inside now. And the rage spell is really nicely placed actually, because it's giving those giants that rage to break through the wall quicker, which again is another plus, nice perk. Another rage spell here which is going to help the giants bust through the wall. That's because you haven't got wall breakers and you're not no jump spells, you're using the rage as multi-purpose, and the multi-purpose is very significant because it's given basically every troop that's on the battlefield that added little bonus of extra faster healing power from the healers, punching through the walls from the giants, just extra DPS from the king and the queen, bowlers under rage is redonkulous as well. You can see there he sent the hogs in with the heal spell. They're just going to eliminate those last couple of defences, and the raid is going to be... Oh, no. This one was close, actually. Very close. So that's probably the closest raid we've seen so far in this video, but you got to see that a baby dragon was used as part of the funnel, which ended up being nicely useful as well. So if we carry on, there's two more videos I want to show. Another big swag one this time, so check out Mruxim. He's going to obliterate this base. So again, 3 healers, 13 giants. That's it's fitting in with our standard criteria, 16 hogs. You've got 7 wizards there, so going to be using a few for the funnel, couple for the back end, and 2 rage, 2 heal. So let's see how it pans out. Using the giants to bust through that first wall, and as I said earlier, it gives you that time for the funnel to work nicely, and you to be able to make sure that those bowlers, the king, the queen, everyone goes in the right way. Coming under that first air defense, decides to use the rage. The rage will help take down the CC. The poison's there as well to slow everything down in the CC troops. Remember, those healers are now under rage. They're going to be doing the phenomenal rate of heal, which is a massive bonus. It really is. It keeps those giants and everyone alive while they're under fire. It also speeds up the units, doesn't it? So the healers almost get sucked in by it, and they move much faster, so they get to the danger zone. Sorry, I call it danger zone, but they get to the action where the rest of your troops are quicker, and stops them from lagging behind, particularly if the sweepers and things pushing them back. Those rage spells help just drive them through. Here again, look at that rage placement affecting the king, affecting the giants. That probably wasn't the best rage. It just sped them up for a few seconds. But they're coming against the queen now. So all these things we've known in the past as Town Hall 9s to sort of be wary of the queen. You've got to get that queen kill at the. You've got a plan for that as part of the kill squad. The wall breakers. You've got to break in that layer of wall so the heroes don't walk around the outside of the base. You got to pull the CC or deal with the CC on the queen walk. All these things in this strategy are gone. It's so noob friendly. It almost breaks the game, I guess, because Town Hall 9 now can just be this. Just using a known strategy, a known combination that's pretty much going to work on any base, whether it's internet base, whether it's a true modern anti 3-star base, or anywhere in the middle of that. It can work. I think this can take down the general as well, which is a lol moment from back in history. But yeah, I don't see a base this is really that weak to. So I think I can pretty comfortably sit in the title of this. This is probably going to be the ultimate Town Hall 9 strategy, and that this is it has changed the name of the game at Town Hall 9. Maybe it'll drive more people towards Town Hall 10 because it's a bit less exciting. But if you haven't played with this strategy, guess what? You can FC the crap out of it. You can get practicing with your friend, throw up some different bases, and just you build pretty much a stock army. Just have a massive FC show, get a few of your friends or clanmates on it, and just keep posting and just try it. Use that stock army, get your practice in, and then start once you've got, you're getting comfortable with when to use your rage spells and when to use your heal spells and how to drop the troops and that sort of thing, which is pretty stock standard on every attack we've seen in this video and every attack that I've seen with HGHB. Once you've got that down, maybe start then pretending like it is a war scenario and getting people that you haven't seen their bases, getting to show a screenshot without the traps, so like a war scenario, and then just try and actually plan one out and get it done. So I think you guys are gonna if you haven't done it before, do it. I mean, geez, it's the reliability of being able to just smash fresh hit town lines, because you're not that worried about what's in the CC. You're not that worried about where the Teslas are. I mean, if you see a Tesla farm like that, you can end up using your hogs to help take them down. In this case, the giants and the rage and the healers and the bowlers are all going to help take them down. There's not a variable that you can come against that's going to really throw you off your game, unless you dump all your hogs in and straight onto a double giant bomb set, and then that's going to catch you off guard. But for the most part, this is pretty straightforward. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my take on HGHB, and I do think it is the ultimate Town Hall 9 strategy. So please share this video with your friends, let them know, point your clanmates towards it. Let's distribute this mofo and get it out there for the world to see. Why not? Let's do it. So like this video if you liked it, dislike if you did dislike it, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section as always, and yeah, subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Peace.